Greetings, merry murder makers. I want to thank you sincerely. The weekend of December 2nd was the most popular weekend in this company's history. Until the weekend of December 9th, which then became the most popular weekend in this company's history. I know it was a lot of hard work, but I know it was also a lot of fun, and you have touched so many lives in such a short amount of time. It's really incredible. How many people did you see really playing for the first time in years? How many times were people actually participating in their lives because of you? This time of year also has the best shows, because the time around the holidays, it brings out the best in us, and the best in humanity, and the best in this country. From doing this for the past 15 years, I can tell you that the hardest weekend can actually be the weekend after it was crazy busy. You're a little more tired, it's closer to the time you want to spend with your family. However, it's also closer to the holidays, and I can promise you, it's often even more special. As a thank you for all that you do, we have a show in Hawaii. Technically, that's not the thank you, that's just happening. How we're doing it is the thank you. The show is January 13th. You would be flying out on January 11th, leaving January 14th, which means you would have 3 nights and 4 beautiful days in one of the country's most gorgeous locations. Also, it's warm. So much warmer than Michigan. It's literally 18 degrees here, guys. Like, seriously, 18 degrees. Your hotel, rent-a-car, airfare, 100% covered. You'll receive $200 for doing the show, which you can spend on Lay's and coconut drinks, maybe a postcard to us frozen people in GR, something like that. So we have 3 spots. The first 2 spots are being offered to the LA runner-up from the last contest, and the LA runner-up male from the last contest. So the male and the female. So we have Mendez and Adanna Kenlow. Hey guys, so we're going to send you a box of stuff, but let's do this instead. Deal? The last spot is up for grabs, though, and that's where you come in. To anybody watching this video, this contest, much more simple. We wanted to try to do something that was going to be special and about this weekend. So, submit a video about a show that happened between December 12th and December 18th. So, future shows, depending on when you're watching this. The show is about you going above and beyond for a client. That's what the video needs to be about. This means that you will have to do a show during this time to enter. It also means that you will have to go above and beyond for a client. The best way to do this is to make sure you help a client have a special story of something they did with you. Here's an example from our Eurotrip winner.
One of my favorite stories that I've done with this entire company was a time where I was playing War and Peace. It was a character who, as you know, is not exactly the most well-liked person in the world. And I tend to go 1,000% whenever that happens. I'm mean to people in a fun way, a nice way, but still not exactly everyone's favorite person in the world. So one time I was going around doing my usual shtick, talking to people, still giving them insight into the story, when there was a little kid sitting at the table. And I looked at her and I was like, "What are you looking at?" She said, "I don't like people either." And, well, my heart melted right there, of course. I said, "Really? 'Cause I certainly don't either. They're the worst." She said, Yeah, they are." And I was like, "You know what? You seem like you're okay. Why don't you come around and help me for the rest of the night?" And so during each investigation time, I'd come get her, and she'd walk around with me, and we'd go talk to people. And she'd say, oh, that person over there, go talk to them. Go over there and talk to them. And she was really excited and seemed to just really get into it. And her parents kept kind of laughing and enjoying, and she'd come and walk around with me. And of course, we went through the show. Everyone had a great time. And at the end, as they're walking out, they stopped me and said, "Hey, just wanted to tell you how much this night meant to us." and especially to her. And I said, oh, well, thank you. It's all part of the gig, and really happy that you guys came and showed up. And they said, no, I don't think you realize. Our daughter's been getting bullied a lot at school recently, and for her to have something like this as an outlet, it really, really touched our hearts that you kind of took her under your wing and walked her through all of that. And as someone who dealt with that a lot in school, it just really touched my heart to have someone who was going through the same thing, and to be able to take them and have their problems and make them forget for a night is a special experience that you don't get in other theater. Yeah, there's escapism and other things. You can watch things and you can feel things when you're watching them. But to actually be a part of it, to actually be in the world, that's an experience like no other.
Submit the video on your AIT page by the end of December 20th. The winner will be announced December 21st. Actors and directors are eligible. Long story short, guys, thank you. You guys are all super amazing. Happy holidays from the entire American Immersion Theater family, which is you. So happy holidays to yourself. And happy holidays from me. I'm Scott. And let's say have a killer day.